Hey guys, I don't know about you, but I have major gopher problems. I've mentioned it in other videos, and I want to show you something cool that I discovered along the way that I didn't know was possible. But let's check it out. This is going to yield me a ton more adult broccoli that I can get started growing right away. Alright, let me show you the damage, and then I'm going to show you this cool way that I propagated my broccoli. So guys, as you can see, this is one of my broccoli plants. He was planted this past summer, and we are now in December, and he's just huge. Let's see. So as you can see, my dogs have broken into the bed because I've had gophers that have been coming in. This branch here was laying on the ground, and so I've hoisted it up now. But look at those little buggers when it was on the ground, came in and started eating my plant. Now, broccoli is such a resilient plant. I love it. It's delicious and so good for you, but it's also extremely resilient. And so right now, I'm gonna cut it right here. Okay. And that will allow this guy here to bounce back. I mean, he's already looking really good, aside from a few cabbage loopers. And I'm gonna let him do his broccoli thing, and we're gonna take this bunch and I am going to show you how to propagate broccoli. Alrighty guys, so here was a branch that those darn gophers got into. Did this about 2 weeks ago, and look, we have a root system. I didn't even think that you could re-root your broccoli. I never tried it, never thought about it, but here it is. What I would recommend is, see right here, this is a node, and these nodes are kind of thicker areas on a stalk or a branch that have produced leaves maybe at one time, and if you stick them in a glass of water or you put some root tone on them and stick them in the dirt, they can actually produce roots. Here where my finger is, she's already got some little broccolis growing here, here, and I have a little guy in here that I've put in just the other day. This is a new growth already just by soaking it in water, and I'm going to let this one root as well. So all of these here that I've picked, I'm going to trim up and put in a glass of water and let root. So I am going to be snipping off some of these little broccolis. They taste so good. And I'm not going to go too wild with it, but because I have some here that are already going to flower, which means they're going to want to go to seed. I want these cuttings focused on producing roots, not seeds. That's why I'm clipping the flowers off. I've divided them up in bunches. This one has a really long stalk. I'm going to cut it right about here. There. Take this little bunch off there. Take this off. And all right, she's ready to go in the water. With this little guy, because she's all rooted, let's go and stick her in the ground. So I'm going to put her right down in here. I've got my lettuce here, my roses, some of my asparagus, and chicken feather. I'm going to put her, actually, let's put her right here. Get her nice and deep. Some great soil here. I wouldn't be surprised if cauliflower does the same thing, since they are both from the Brassicaceae family. So there we go. There she is in her new home. Let's give her some water and move on to the other cuttings. Alrighty, so give her a little water. I added a little fish emulsion to it. Gonna give her a little help. Don't panic if the leaves turn yellow and fall off. They will regrow. There she is. We're going to keep an eye on her. She'll take a few days to bounce back, but I'm hoping for a nice, strong broccoli plant. And all of these little trimmings are going to go to my chickens. Here, guys. Oh, yeah. Good night, kids. Alrighty guys, so here are my pieces that I'm going to propagate. I did not need to use any root tone, though you could. And see, I trimmed it up. You don't want to leave too many branches on here. I could trim this up some more, but actually I found this out just totally on accident. When the gopher bit off that piece of broccoli, I stuck it in a glass of water because it had a broccoli head on it. I wanted to be able to utilize it, and it bounced back. It thrived in the water, and then it got roots. So let's go inside and put them in a mason jar so we can watch the roots form. Alrighty guys, here we go. Woo! That was cold. Here we have our jars, so we will be able to see the roots as they come along. We are all set, and these guys are all planted. I have one more over there as well, and I'm hoping for more abundant broccoli. Yes, I do plant my broccoli from seed as well, so either way, I'm gonna have some broccoli. All right guys, it's a week later. Let's see how our broccolis are doing. Let's see here. Look at that. Yep, 1 week. Okay, let's go check another one. And see how you'll see it'll look like the leaves are dying off. But that's okay because they'll grow new leaves once they've established in the garden. The little roots right there. Coming in. You see them? Right there. Okay. And let's check our last one. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Alrighty guys, I just wanted to show you, look at all those roots. Isn't that awesome? Alright, I think they are just about ready to be planted. All of them took. Time to put these guys in the ground. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of Organically Ann. Be sure to share it with someone if you know someone who wants to propagate some broccoli. And if you haven't subscribed yet, smash that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you don't miss an episode of Organically Ann. Thank you so much for being with me. I greatly appreciate you. And grow some broccoli.